fourth?
I think overall the turnovers, 13 for 18 for fourth. And that stifled us a bit. Reggie got going, pick and rolls, our time, keeping him under control as well.
You guys were great at getting to the line until the fourth as well, and then kind of dried up. How much, I guess, how should we kind of process that, or how much effect did that have?
Well, I'm not really sure what the question was. Like, we didn't get to the line. I get that.
How much of a difference did that make?
I mean, it's a huge difference. And I thought, we were aggressive early. Still scored quite a bit in the paint, which is a good sign. But you just have to kind of keep that mindset. Continue to play downhill, play with force. Maybe you get to the line, get a whistle. But I thought we stagnated a little bit in that second half, turned it over. That was a big issue. And they made big plays. I'll give them credit. They made, timely plays. Took the lead, so it's a tough one.
You match those big plays a lot of the time. What do you think overall, kind of the effort, despite the?
Oh yeah, the effort was good. I'm pleased with the effort. I thought, Rui had a good game. I thought there was we had some spurts there. It was great, but just being able to sustain it, into the third, give up 2 quick threes, that kind of shifts the momentum. Then a big quarter, 30+ quarter in the fourth is tough. It's tough to absorb.
Wes, they were in the final minute or the final 40 seconds. I think there were two occasions where KP had mismatches on much smaller players. Would you like to see him be more aggressive there and try to overpower those guys?
Well, I think he just has to get to his spot and raise up. I don't think he's going to impact his shot a whole lot. I think overall, through the course of time, those type plays will go in our favor. Those type of switches, if they want to put a small on him, I'm very comfortable with him making a play. He's still getting his legs under him, so I think he'll be fine.
I think there was one occasion there where there was just a miscommunication, a lack of familiarity. Is that the kind of thing that happens when someone just arrives without any practice?
I'm not going to blame it on that. I just think, at times we get a little careless. But those unforced errors in the fourth quarter, you just have to minimize those. Those are plays you don't get back.
Went with Sadaransky for the most part very late in the game. What was your thinking there? Was that
just size of the ball?
Defense?
Yeah, he still had his hands full. Reggie played extremely well, but just get a little bit more size.
You mentioned Rui's game, but was this one of the best games since he came back?
I'm not looking strictly at the numbers. I thought he was, played even game on both sides of the ball. He was pretty good with his coverage. He's pretty good with his level of communication. I think solid defensively. So I think overall, I'm not going to categorize it as his best outing, but I thought it was a complete game for him.
Especially defensively, he had to cover the veteran players, Morris, production.
He did well. I mean, it's a tough out. He's to guard those catch and shoot guys. They're moving constantly. It's a little different field than the traditional fours who are more inside of three, try to overpower you. So it's good to see that he can do some of that.
Wes, what was Gap doing to ensure that he didn't rack up foul calls?
Say again.
What was Gap doing to ensure that he didn't rack up foul calls?
I just thought he was good with his technique. He was being in the right spot, showing his hands, and solid discipline tonight. That's part of it. It's just part of growth and understanding what guys are trying to get to.
Wes, how promising were those lob dunk connections between Ish and Gafford, and why are they as successful as?
Well, I mean, Ish is he gets out the pick and roll and puts a lot of pressure on the defense with his quickness. Gaff, as we've all seen, is able to get out, from screening and get on the rim quickly. Puts a lot of force on the paint, and once he gets airborne, I mean, he can throw it as high as you want and go get it. But there's a good connection, good synergy there. So I'd like to see that continue.
Chase. Hey Wes, what are you seeing from Porzingis and Gafford as a 1-2 duo at the center position?
Overall, it's been solid. I think it's a different feel. KP's ability to stretch the defense. Gaff obviously puts a lot of pressure on the rim as a roller. Both have, good length and size up front. But just the ability to mix and match, kind of give our offense, a different feel, and the defense a different look.
And what do you think was, I guess, going wrong with the 3-point defense tonight with them able to capitalize from the perimeter?
Well, they got some easy ones. I think overall coverage was solid. We had some breakdowns late. Obviously, those 2 threes at the end of the third were, those are just easy looks. Kennard just walks into threes in transition. Those are the ones we wanted to try and take away.
Neil?
Hey, Coach, what were you trying to draw up on that last possession once the Clippers went up, and what did you think of the shot that Porzingis got?
The final play or the play before?
I guess the play before when you're down 2.
Yeah.
111-09.
We were looking to get, a pick and pop, and if they guarded it the way they guarded it, the second side, get them in the post versus switch. And we got that. It just didn't go for us.
And obviously it's, not easy, even if you have a size advantage to, just back somebody down and get right to the rim. But do you think that Porzingis has settled a little bit too much? And I know it's small sample size, 2 games so far.
I don't think so. I mean, just getting a feel for, what he likes and where he wants to get the ball. And once again, I think he can get a shot off, over anyone he wants. I'm not overthinking that. I think he puts a lot of pressure on the paint when teams want to switch, and he's a capable playmaker from that spot. So in general, I would say I'm comfortable where we are with him.
Thanks, Coach.
Christos?
Hello, Coach. Hope you're doing well. Speaking about KP, what did you see about the way he get acclimated in the team in the first couple of games as a Wizard?
I'm sorry, say that again, please.
Yeah, what did you see from KP, the way that he get acclimated in the team and the systems in the first couple of games as a Wizard?
It's coming along. It's still gonna be a work in progress. Just not having reps with the group, not having a total feel of our offensive package, but it'll take some time. But he's coming along. So we'll just work our way through it. But we're not gonna put too much on it. Try to keep things simple so you can have a clear head and go out and just perform.
Thank you very much, Coach.
That's it, Coach.